All right, mics are on.
Wake up, Wilmington.
Nobody's using two, Rick.
All right, too slow.
What are you laughing at?
You.
You don't like my little wake up, Wilmington?
Nobody likes it, Charlie. Nobody likes
I like it. I've had a lot of compliments. Said I'll become an opera singer. What do you think?
Maybe one day.
it. Those are the same people that compliment you for these shitty games.
They love the games. Just you can
Games
tell
are
they
fun.
love the games because of all the people that guess.
That's true.
Howdy, Kevin Martin. How you doing? Jerry Keplinger's watching. Jerry Keplinger's watching. Jerry Keplinger's watching.
Well, I
Jerry
just lost
Keplinger's
my
watching.
feed, and then
Debbie Bowling. How you doing, Debbie?
one of those days.
Jake Lindsay's watching from Vegas. Go to the Crazy Horse 2. You'll love me forever. Go to the Crazy 2, Jake.
No idea.
Or the Crazy Horse. What?
What's the crazy horse? Ah, nice.
Can you imagine Jake in there?
Hey, I had a friend.
Let me make you disappear. It'd be fun. It would be fun. All right. Well, it's 68 degrees, and yes, believe it or not, I know it's hard to believe, but it's raining
It's gonna be one of those days.
again.
Already
Feed.
is.
But tomorrow, high of 68 and sunshine, and 81 on Wednesday, 76 on Thursday with a little return of rain.
It's finally warming up.
Finally, I am happy that it is. Vicki Kendall, how you doing? Yep, Jerry Keplinger's watching. Jerry Keplinger's watching. Jerry
That's because it
Keplinger's
keeps
Yeah,
cutting out and
keeps
coming back,
spamming.
cutting out and coming back.
I'm watching with you.
Yeah,
There we go.
mine's not working.
Yeah, there's keeps going on and off.
Who's?
Their phones.
Our phones.
What do you mean going on and off?
I keep losing signal
They keep
and coming
losing
back
the
on.
feed.
Losing signal, coming back on.
All right,
Probably done it 10 to 12 times.
and I haven't started yet seeing the video. I'm just still
Well,
in.
that's true. I haven't either.
I'm still in Wake Up Wilmington mode. Anyhow,
Okay.
guess what? Rick says we are getting fiber soon. And that doesn't mean your bran flakes. That means the internet should work quicker, more efficiently, and there shouldn't be such a lag. So that's what we're hoping, anyhow. Are you guys getting the lag? Are you seeing everything? Is everything good? Let us know.
Now the picture came up.
And my picture still hasn't come up yet. Anyhow, we have some news. Guys, feel free to interject as you wish. Pope Francis died yesterday,
Somebody find Trisha
last
Paytas.
night. Say what?
Somebody needs to keep an eye on Trisha Paytas. She's pregnant. Last time when the Queen, I think it was the Queen died, she had her baby.
Who's this?
Trisha Paytas. How do you not know who that is?
Who the hell's Trisha Paytas? You know who Trisha Paytas is? Who is it?
You of all people, I would expect to know who that is.
Trisha Paytas. Raise your hand out there. See, no one knows. See, no one
That's
knows
'cause
out
we ain't
there.
got connection.
The big lip girl?
Yes.
Yeah. Who is she?
Who is it?
Jerry doesn't know her either.
She's an influencer. She was in
She's in what?
one of Eminem's music videos. That's how she blew up.
That's all right. I like Milky Way. That's like somebody said, hey, you like Jelly Roll? I said, no, I prefer those glazed donuts instead. Anyhow, I am 60. You got to realize that.
Hey,
All
nothing
right.
wrong with that.
All right, Pope Francis died at 88, and J.D. Vance just met him yesterday. I don't think the two are correlated, but it is interesting. He meets him and then he dies. He wasn't supposed to be out doing that stuff anyhow.
No.
He was being a bad patient. He was supposed to be just recovering and laying back, but I don't think he was built that way, so he did his thing. The Boston Marathon's today. You guys ever run a marathon or walk a marathon or anything?
No.
Oh, a long time ago.
Did you really?
No, yeah.
Did you run it or walk it?
Walked it.
How?
You know what?
A half marathon or a whole marathon?
It was half.
So it's like 13 miles.
I thought I was gonna die.
Or 13
That's
kilometers still, isn't it?
And I was in shape back then, and I still thought I was going to die.
Well, that's like, what, 10 miles?
I can't remember what it was, but it was crazy.
I know they have like
We
these
did it
little
in Cincinnati.
I bet you that was, well, yeah, it was Flying Pig.
Yeah, probably. It's
Yeah.
the most
Oh, is it?
popular one.
Okay, all right.
Couldn't catch
Interesting. No, I'm not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, if you see me running, it's not a good thing.
Ron Rennells, how are you doing?
what's up?
Ron, we're still waiting for you. Hey, Ron, I have nobody coming on tomorrow. Why don't we make it you? We can talk about Chubby's Pizza. His son is a country music star. His son just warmed up for Sheryl Crow in Boston.
Nice.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
It's impressive.
Let's get you on here, Ron, tomorrow. 8 o'clock here. I'm expecting it. There you go. No more reason to get out of it. All right. The Boston Marathon is today. This is the 250th. They're starting the 250th anniversary of the Revolutionary War. They're starting like all the stuff today. So like for the next year and a half, you can go to Boston, all these places. They'll have lots of reenactments, and I think they're going to throw some tea out in the harbor today, even though it wasn't until December. It's pretty neat, pretty neat. I'm old enough. I remember the Bicentennial Minute. Remember that, Jerry? Every night on TV.
I'm old enough. I can almost remember what happened.
At 9 o'clock, or 8:58 to 9 o'clock, they give you a little history lesson, the Bicentennial Minute. I think, was it on every station, or was it just on CBS?
CBS.
I remember it being on CBS. I couldn't remember. It was on. Now they're calling this what? The
The Sasquatch?
I don't know. I looked it up earlier. Centennial is sesquicentennial, whatever. Yeah, well, somebody said it was like the quarter of the millennium. I like that better.
Yeah, that's easier to
Yeah,
say.
quarter of the millennium. Anyhow, you're welcome, because I'm making a fool out of myself right now. Michael Hilton, hey Michael, I don't have anybody
Mike.
tomorrow. Come on in. You know Mike, did you?
Shiny object.
Oh, that's your uncle. I forgot that. All right. Speaking of marathons, China had a half marathon yesterday, and guess who was running in it? 21 droids. They had
really?
21 droids running this marathon in China. It's a half marathon.
That's horrible.
The winning droid, the half marathon, was 2 hours and 40 minutes. Now, I know you're going to ask, well, how did that compare to the winning human? The men's winner was 1 hour and 2 minutes.
Oh, wow.
So in other words, we smoked them.
Yeah, that's a big
Several didn't make it very far from the start. One went crazy and ran into like the side wall before it even got going. That's interesting. They say there's $7.2 billion invested right now just in the United States in bot research, and there's over $10 billion. We already got it, Anthony. You're late. We already talked about the Pope passing away. Get on here on time if you're going to watch the show. No, I'm just kidding you. Anyhow, over $10 billion in China alone. DHL is scaling back. Did you guys hear this?
Well, DHL's they're stopping shipments. Anything over $800,
Right,
they're
yeah.
not shipping it to the
Yeah,
U.S.
DHL, no shipments. Because I guess it's a whole lot more paperwork, and with the tariffs, it's not worth it. So that's their story, and they're sticking to it. Go ahead. Do you have something? You getting ready to say something? Oh, I thought you were. Luigi Mangione will plead on Friday on 4 more charges. He is up. He's going to be a contestant for the death penalty is right. I don't know whether he'll get it or not, but I know his name more than the 2 people who tried to kill the president.
Yep, me too.
You know? I don't know if that's right. I think I should know their names more than I should know who Luigi Mangione
Those
is.
are the ones that tried to kill the president anyway.
Well, they took one of them out. He's dead on the roof in Pennsylvania. And the other one, that's what I mean. I don't know their name. I can't remember their names either. Talk about being swept under the carpet, baby. Ooh. I still know who John Hinckley is. Yeah, he tried to kill, what was it, Ford, wasn't it? So, You know, it's just weird. And because he had a crush on Jodie Foster. I never forget that. That's weird. Anyhow, National Tea Day, the kind you throw in the harbor, which we mentioned that already. Wednesday is the 20th anniversary, Rick, of what?
Wednesday?
Wednesday is the 20th anniversary of what?
What's the date?
Has to have something to do with younger women.
23rd.
What's the date?
23rd of April.
23rd. 20th anniversary of the first blank video. No, it's not Behind a Green Door either.
First blank video?
Yeah, what?
They're all blank, Charlie.
No, what you got to fill in the blank.
Oh, I gotta fill in the, corn?
No, not porn,
First corn video?
not corn video.
I told you.
I like that he used corn instead of the actual word.
We're on it right now.
Oh, podcast?
Podcast?
Nope. YouTube.
Oh.
YouTube. First
That makes me feel old.
20 years ago on Wednesday.
That's insane.
And what was that first one, Charlie?
I don't know. They didn't say.
You're no good.
Hey, I got you that much. I thought that was pretty good. NFL draft starts Thursday. Y'all, my gambling friends, listen closely to the hints. I'll tell you what, one of my best bets, I'm listening to Ed Werner from ESPN before the draft starts. He gives this shout out to this guy that Seattle's going to draft. I bet like $7 or $8 on him, but paid $300.
Oh, nice.
It was
That's not
great.
bad.
Oh, I know. I wish I'd bet more, but I never even heard of this guy, and it was a safety, you know, and they got him first.
They think a safety's gonna go first in the draft?
No, this was several years ago. He was in the first round. It was Seattle. I think it was like the 7th pick. But it brought me
Joanne's saying the same thing about the connection.
$300.
Wow.
Matt Beamer saying, yes, bad connection.
Well, why don't you check YouTube? Go to YouTube and go to Wake Up Wilmington.
Probably it's gonna be the same. It's probably Spectrum.
It's probably Spectrum. It's raining, so that's why.
That's
We are
what it
gonna
is.
Get rid of Spectrum here shortly. We're getting fired.
That's
I don't know how to watch
too
it
bad.
live on YouTube.
It's just phones.
Well, YouTube, what does she go to on YouTube? Just Wake Up Wilmington?
Yeah.
Go to Wake Up Wilmington on YouTube.
That's what it is.
Yeah, go to Wake Up Wilmington, see if
Honey's chewing on the line.
that helps. All right, well, listen, we still got a little more news, but we will go to a little break, and we'll be back here in a minute.
Forget the clown princes of basketball, the Harlem Globetrotters. There's a new all-star, family-friendly comedy polo team taking the sporting entertainment world by storm. The Equine Trots.
Bringing their highfalutin, high-kicking, mallet-swinging, horsey hijinks to an equestrian center near you.
I'm Amanda Martin,
And I'm Steve Burnett. Made up stories just like these.
as well as real news about what's coming to the Murphy.
Ohio's hometown theater in downtown Wilmington.
On the Murphy Report. News the way it's meant to be delivered.
In less than 30 minutes, or it's free.
The Murphy Report. Find us on the Murphy Theater website and our YouTube channel with a brand new report every Monday morning.
Amanda, my buddy Sam was recently tossed from his own horsey all the way across the arena, landed in a soft bale of hay right next to another horse that was already asleep.
Oh my, that sounds dangerous. What's his condition?
Stable.
The Murphy Report.
Remember, if it's news to you,
It's news to us.
Roller Haven is located at 1640 U.S. Highway 22 Northwest, Washington Courthouse, Ohio. The perfect place for a day out with the family, birthday parties, and even an organization, event, or fundraiser. Check out our website, rollerhavenwch.com. Or give us a call at 740-335-6481 and we can help plan your event. We look forward to seeing you there.
Are animals using your house as their new home? Spring is around the corner and so is birthing season for wildlife. Give us a call today if you are hearing noises in your attic or under your house. Here at Diamondback Wildlife Extraction, we can take care of your wildlife removal needs and repairs. Nuisance wildlife can be very destructive to your house, such as chewing on or through electrical wiring and much more. Call us today to book an appointment for inspection at 937.
We are back. Did you like that ball? Doing a little scat. I was trying to think where your dad shamed us this morning. You have to get on him.
Oh yeah, I know.
What the heck, Chris Newport? Where the hell
I
are
don't even think
you?
he's watching.
Dang.
Hey, but he's watching for sure.
Jerry Keplinger is watching. Jerry
He's got like
Keplinger is
7 different
watching.
ones.
I don't
Jerry
like-
Keplinger is watching.
I don't know why it keeps doing that, because my phone's not cutting in and out now.
All right. Sentencing day for George Santos is coming on Friday. He was a guy convicted of wire fraud. He was a United States House of Representatives member. Volvo cutting 800 jobs in the U.S. Imagine that. And Coca-Cola is poised to beat Pepsi in trade wars. So there we go. Whatever that means, but that's what they're saying. Let me go ahead and give us the word of the day. The word of the day is humanoid. Since we're talking about droids, humanoid is the word of the day, which is having human form or characteristics. The droids kind of look humanoid, which is a little scary.
It's very scary.
I thought about bringing in like one of those
Sex droids? I knew he was going to say that.
and having it sit in a chair and answer questions.
Long podcast for that.
Well, we could wait a minute. We could do that with Tay, and we'll just ask.
Oh yeah,
We'll just ask her. There we go. Well, no, I was going to get the what's that one? Gemini. We got the Gemini voice. Oh, you don't know what Gemini is yet? Gemini is your AI assistant.
Oh, I have all my AI assistants blocked and turned off.
Why?
I don't like them. They
I
scare
don't
me.
like
They know too much about you.
You can't ask you ask Gemini anything, you better have 5 minutes to listen to the
Yeah.
crap you're going to get.
I just shut it off after I get the information.
Gee, man.
I
You get the answer you want,
I
you
close
stop
it
it.
down. How you doing, Billy Thompson? Sorry that the feed keeps going in and out. Just hang with us there. That means you get to watch us longer today. It's going to take an hour and a half to get through an hour show.
Probably will.
All right.
The show will be posted after the show.
So Tay,
Okay.
just remind everybody who you are, what you're representing here, and if there's anything new in that side of the world, and if there's not, we'll move on.
I am an insurance agent for Farmers Insurance at the Chris Newport Agency in Centerville. That is who I represent. I don't really have a lot to talk about. We've had a lot of rate revisions come through here in the last couple weeks. So definitely call us for a quote. We could probably beat a lot of people's numbers right now. Rates are real good.
Really?
Especially, yeah. With the
I heard they
change
were all
coming in.
going up in Ohio for homeowners, especially because we've had like 14 tornadoes so far in Ohio this year.
Yeah, but there's a lot that the Department of Insurance, I feel like, is doing to try to prevent those rates from going up again. Like, I know a lot of companies are adopting a 1% wind hail deductible and kind of making it separate from other perils and other causes of loss.
Okay.
That way, by having to pay a slightly higher deductible, we can get rid of that rate increase on you there.
Well, you're taking from one end and then giving out to the other.
Yeah, you know those little walnut shells where they that's what this is, Charlie.
I take it with this hand and give it to you.
Yeah, this end.
So that's what it sounds like. Am I wrong?
Kinda, yeah.
How am I wrong?
Because
It's redistribution.
That's where you put
Yeah.
your chance.
Well, that's what I just said.
It's where you put where you take your chances.
Oh, okay.
Kind of like you gambling, Charlie.
I don't gamble much, although I
you
did
sure
win.
about that?
I don't.
You were just talking about gambling.
Yeah, but I don't gamble that much. I mean, yeah, I told you I bet $7. I'll get made fun of for saying that, but even though it brought me back 300, it's I pick and choose my bets. So like I started with 80 this weekend. I ended up with 78.60. Cause I lost a couple.
We lost like $1.
Well, but I lost two. But and here's one I lost. I was going to win 20 on this, and I had Golden State winning, and their Doncic, their big guy that's really good. I had him scoring 30 points. Guess how many points he scored?
How many?
29. So I lost $20 by a stupid point.
Did Rachel, you ever get your $1 million Bitcoin?
No, she's not over there. She figured out that was a scam. Yeah. And that also was a scam. There's a lot of scams going on, folks. I tell you what, I don't know how I did it, but I set my phone up where where if it doesn't know you, it just sends you right to voicemail. And I love that because my phone goes off a bunch each day, and no one leaves me a message, so I know they're just trying to sell me something.
Oh, yeah.
Just talking about sports scores. What do you think of that score between the Reds?
Yeah, I had that written down.
Holy
It didn't
crap.
say it. Yeah, the Reds,
It was like 22 to
24 to 2.
24 to 2.
24 to 2. I'm like,
I'm like,
save some of those
exactly.
when you need them.
That's what I was thinking too. 24 to 2, the Reds win
What do you think of
yesterday.
that catch that David Cruz?
Yeah, he stretched out, didn't he?
Man.
He is good. He is good, but he's hot and cold.
Yeah.
He's got like Tay's insurance. You take from one hand, give the other.
My insurance is always hot.
Because the other day he was rough. I mean, he missed. He had two errors. Yeah, in that one game against Baltimore. But then yesterday he looks like Superman. So I don't quite get it. WrestleMania was this weekend. Did you watch any of it?
No.
You know, I watched a little just for fun, and Charlotte Flair got beat, but then they had this women's match on yesterday. This Japanese lady won. It was a trifecta going on. Three of them going at it at once. It was,
Had the full hair.
oh, well, this one girl had a ponytail that went clear down to her knees. And yes, they were pulling on it, and she was using it as a weapon, slapping other people with
I
it.
believe it.
I'm gonna tell you what. Say what you want about big time wrestling. I mean, I know it's like the men's soap opera. I get it. Okay, you're not telling me anything here, but these dudes, those ladies are athletes. I mean, they are
Anybody
athletes.
doing that is an athlete.
They have to be in great physical shape
Oh
to do
my
that.
I was gonna say,
gosh.
regardless if it's fake or not, they're doing a lot.
And really, there's a whole lot to that because if their timing's off, somebody's
Somebody's
gonna
gonna
get
get hurt. Yeah.
It was crazy. And then they had this one match where you could use anything. They got tables up in there. They got chairs. I mean, they're breaking tables, throwing
I
people
believe
off
it.
the top rope onto the cement floor.
Tables and chairs in the rings.
Yeah, yeah, it was
Not
allowed.
just like axes and hammers.
It was a street match. Well, this one guy, I think it might have been the day before, he put a steel plate up in his mask, up on his forehead. So like,
That's what he hit him.
and he was using that as a weapon. Yeah. I tell you, it wasn't near as bloody. I tell you what, back in the day when I used to watch wrestling, not wrestling, but wrestling.
Wrestling. Okay.
Back in the day, I tell you what,
Yeah.
the blood.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
When I was a kid, I would not miss the wrestling.
Oh yeah, every
I had
Saturday
to watch
morning.
it. Every
Saturday
Back then, It
morning.
was probably a little more so acting than faking, and they were probably actually hitting each
And
other.
they
a
were
little
pretty
bit.
rough.
Oh yeah.
And now
Now it's just
I think I was
the
on
men's
channel
soap
7.
opera.
I'm wrestling now like I am.
I've met several wrestlers. Met King Kong Bundy. Met George the Animal Steel, who's since passed away. Jimmy Superfly Snooker.
I love how you're introducing them.
That's the way they were. Yeah, that's the way they were. You know. Yeah, I didn't meet Roddy Piper, but he passed away last week. Or not last week. He was born last week, but he's since passed away. That's what I want to say. He's the guy that said he gave Hulk Hogan his bald head.
Yeah.
So, who was your favorite wrestler growing up? You guys, did you have a wrestler? Tastes like I don't know your wrestlers.
Nacho Libre.
Nacho Libre. That's a act. That's
I know.
that's Jack.
Jack Black. What was the
Yeah,
one
Jack Black.
wrestling
Hulk
cartoon
Hogan?
growing up? No, there was a cartoon on like Netflix or something of a wrestler.
I don't know.
That's about as far as into wrestling that I got.
Who was your favorite, Jerry?
Gosh, I can't remember his name, but he was a guy, and he looked like a friggin' gorilla. Who was Fanfaro Furpo? Furpo, yeah.
What's his name?
Fanfaro Furpo.
I don't even know him.
Some weird names.
That's way back.
Yeah, well, I'm old. I mean,
He was, Jerry and I, we used to watch Fanfaro.
yeah.
Can't even say it. Fanfaro Purpo. Who? What about you, Rick? Who's your favorite wrestler?
Fanfaro.
Yeah.
Oh, they got the same
Taco Bell.
twinsies.
Knew they had back then. The Sheik was on.
Oh, the Sheik. What you Jabberwocky?
Who was?
That's what he calls everybody. You're a Jabberwocky on X.
This was the original Sheik.
Well, yeah, okay.
And who else was on, Rick? You remember?
Buzz Sawyer.
Guys reminiscing on the good
I
old
know,
days.
I know it.
They always had some weirdos, but they always had like Mr. Clean Cut type of wrestler.
Oh yeah,
Sergeant Slaughter was one of my favorites.
Rick
The
Flair.
guy had a chin like this.
Oh gosh, you ever seen Fred?
And then
Fred.
Yeah, the movie Fred. John Cena was a pretty good wrestler on that.
Yeah, John
and
Cena.
how can you forget Andre the Giant, man? I mean,
Oh, you
Oh, yeah, I
can't.
know that name. I know that one.
Yep. Well, you know Hulk Hogan.
Kinda.
You know the Ultimate Warrior?
No.
You'd like to.
Who? What?
there was Randy Savage.
Randy, yeah,
Who was the
macho
one guy
man
that
Randy
fell
Savage
from like the cage or something.
with Miss Elizabeth. Huh?
Who fell through the cage when they had a cage match?
Oh,
It wasn't. Was it, I think he was wrestling the Undertaker or something.
yeah, I know who you're talking about, but I can't think of who it is. Look at her. She brought up all her boyfriends at once.
Oh, what?
All those convicts.
She likes the bad boys.
I saw the convicts pop up there.
checking the active inmates.
Checking your friends.
She's getting red. It's those bad boys. She's as red as her dress.
They come up.
My dress isn't red.
That's maroon. I saw all the convicts come up there. I always check and see how many former students I had in there.
So I'm checking on my old friends.
There's your convicts coming up again.
I retired from that bad boy crap.
The
I got too old.
Undertaker.
Mike Foley.
Once a bad
Mike.
boy.
Oh, Mick Foley.
Mick
Once a
Foley.
bad
Mick Foley.
Bad boy, Jerry.
I hear you.
I just saw him in Nashville a month or two ago. Mick Foley, yeah. Look at her. Which one's your boyfriend?
Oh,
Let's
none of
see.
these.
None
None of
of those.
these.
I bet you I've had probably 4 or 5 former students.
Probably.
That's the sad part. Russ Grimes, how you doing? Well, it's time for a break. So when we come back from the break, we're going to come back on the break. Jerry's going to give us a little today in history.
All right.
Set you up, brother. There you go.
Indulge in a variety of mouth-watering dishes, from juicy burgers and fresh salads to stacked sandwiches, delicious pizzas, warm soups, crispy fries, and finger-licking wings. Every bite is crafted with care using hand-grinded and breaded ingredients made right here in-house. Whether you're dining solo or with family or hanging out with friends, we have something to satisfy every craving. That's the Rusty Keg in Washington Courthouse, the best fries in town.
Nursery rhyme historians uncover the truth about Jack and Jill.
There was no hill to climb, and new clues cast doubt on there ever being a pail. What could be next? The tortoise and the hare living together?
I'm Amanda Martin.
And I'm Steve Burnett. The nursery rhymes may be made up, but the only thing made up here is the news.
That's right, Steve. On the Murphy Report. With a new report every week beginning Monday morning on the Murphy Theater website and our YouTube channel.
Hard-hitting, cutting edge, and a third less fulfilling.
With veteran news anchors Vanessa Del Rey and Breck Stone.
A combined 415 years in the news business.
It's made up news you can count on to get you through your day.
And put you to sleep at night, just like me with my warm milk and cookies. And a plethora of heart-related medications.
Plus all the real news on what's coming to the Murphy Theater.
Ohio's hometown theater in downtown Wilmington.
That's on the Murphy Report.
Remember, if it's news to you,
It's news to us.
Gage Snow had him. There's two. Let's get personal, personal. You'll sing with me. Let's get personal, personal.
I hate that theme song.
Sunday fun day. 5 to 8 with your host, Dr. Jeffrey Schussler. And play me like a piccolo, Sarah Fife. And Tay, you ain't getting any of this Newport. There we go. So that should be fun on Let's Get Personal Sundays, 5 to 8. The first 2 hours are free. The third hour, you got
Pay
me.
to play. It's pay to play.
I heard
Down the
there's a
rabbit hole.
stipulation to that.
YouTube is the same way. Thank you, Kevin Martin.
Fart.
Looking that up. Well, wait a minute. The Matt Beamer says YouTube was not any better. Tried that. Oh, it's called Spectrum Internet.
Lindsay's, it's perfect on his end.
Sucks. Yeah, Jake says it's great out in Vegas, which makes no sense. Jake, don't take your mom to the Crazy Horse too. Go to the Crazy Horse with your dad. He'll thank me for it too. There you go. Mom needs to go shopping. Tell Mom to go shopping down at what's that big one?
I don't know.
Caesar's Palace. Tell her to go down to Caesar's Palace. Well, you guys go check out the Crazy Horse too. Now make sure you bring plenty of ones, Jake. Plenty of ones, buddy.
No,
Girls
it's
for
fives now.
Oh,
Fives
is
or
it
tens.
It's
fives?
fives now. You're behind times.
That's why that shows you I never go to them.
I don't
Really?
either, but I still know.
Fives?
Yeah.
Inflation hit, man.
That's a bunch of crap. I didn't know that. Ones, Jake. For you, Jake, it's ones. All right? You got to experience that once in your life. All right. It'll never be the same. It'll never be the
I have
same.
never been to a strip joint.
Oh, you lie.
No, I'm not.
God, he's over there. Strike him dead
I'm
over there.
telling you the truth. I have never
Charlie's
been.
gonna take you this weekend. Charlie's gonna take you
No,
this weekend.
my wife doesn't approve those.
I didn't say a woman one.
I went to before I met her, but I only went to I've only been to 2 or 3.
But you didn't look. I know.
Oh no, I looked.
2 or 3.
Yeah, I went. It's funny, like it was always out of state. I've never been to one in Ohio. Been to one in Kentucky. Been to one in Nashville.
Yeah.
And then been to one in Vegas. But the one in Vegas was like on steroids. You know, the others, you see like, you know, one every so, you know, coming out, or, you know, might be 4 or 5 hanging around. I ain't kidding you. One in Vegas, I bet there's 75 of them. You just look around, that's all you saw.
Yeah.
75 girls. I mean, they're just all everywhere.
I went to one in Dallas for
Everywhere.
a friend's son's birthday.
Yep.
There were a good 60, 70 girls at the same time.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Gold fingers is what it was.
I had a friend that went with me, which will remain nameless, but he was a mountain of a man. Let's just put it this way: I'm 260, 270 right there. He's probably a good 420, 430, big boy. And he sat down, and there's a little girl, 5'2" maybe. she's like a monkey crawling around on him. I mean, she's like, it's funny. It's like she's just crawling around this mountain of a man. It was,
Lap dance?
yeah, it was hilarious. Oh my God, it was funny. All right, enough of that. Jerry, you got any today in
Boy, I
history?
feel like I didn't miss anything.
You would
I've got a philosophy
Jerry?
about that.
Jerry,
No, I've got a philosophy behind
you'd
it.
have
That's
loved
what-
it.
Oh, I might have. I don't know.
Give us your today in history.
Well, today in history, see, today is the 21st of April, right? Mm-hmm. Well, I got the right day
we
then.
missed 420 yesterday.
Yeah.
It's a shame you missed it.
And in 1789, John Adams was sworn in as the first U.S. vice president.
Oh, interesting.
In 1862, the U.S. Congress established the U.S. Mint in Denver, Colorado. In 1865, the U.S. president Abraham Lincoln's funeral train left Washington. And I didn't. I was running behind on this, but did it make different stops somewhere along the line?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
I thought that's what it.
No way everybody could pay their respects.
Yeah. In 1895, Woodville Latham and his sons demonstrated their Panopticon. I don't know how you pronounce it, I guess. It was the first movie projector developed in the United States.
Okay.
And let's see here. In 1989, the Game Boy, the handheld video game device, was released in Japan. That was the first release.
What year was that?
1989.
Oh my goodness.
How old are you? When were you born?
2000.
2000. Yeah, that's why it's way before you. That's why I was thinking it was way before you.
That's crazy.
In 1994, Jackie Parker became the first woman qualified to fly an F-16 combat plane. In 2009, UNESCO launched the World Digital Library. The World Digital Library, the WDL, is an international digital library offered by UNESCO and the United States Library of Congress.
That's probably from like 30
Earlier.
minutes ago. Who knows?
Rick has already run his State Farm commercial 3 or 4 times.
Yep, that's it.
I'm not going to be allowed back on.
There here, Charlie.
I'm just saying that to get us going a little bit.
Farm.
So I just saw something where Gen Zers are 18 points more conservative
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
than that's women and men. Young women, young men in the Generation Z are far more conservative by about 18 points. So they said, have no fear, it'll all be Republicans for the future.
What do you think about that?
No comment.
Or,
You're not a political person.
Which side of the aisle do you tend to lean?
She's conservative.
Wherever I need to in the moment.
But she's conservative, but she's a wild conservative.
I ain't nothing wrong
What
with
does
that.
that mean? Wild conservative.
Well, you just have to.
Are
Talk
you
to me after the show.
are you like me? You're conservative mostly, but there are some things you're liberal on. Anytime I talk about kids, I get liberal.
I'm just somebody that doesn't talk politics on air.
Oh, come on. Come on.
Nope. Go real crazy.
That's all right. Her screensaver is Nancy Pelosi, so we know. All right.
No, it is not.
This is coming from somebody who campaigned for
My
Kamala.
siblings. It's my
No.
siblings. Are you talking about me?
You campaign for who?
I said that's somebody throwing shade at you
Yeah.
that campaigned for Kamala.
Closet liberal.
I did not campaign for Kamala.
I heard you voted
I
for her.
said,
Oh, yeah.
no, I voted for Trump. But I did say this: if I had to have voted for a Democrat candidate, I would have. Well, they're all that. I would have voted for Kamala before any of the rest of them.
Now, you may get your chance to vote for AOC someday.
No, I don't see that. The only thing she has on there, all the other Democrats and Republicans, she's better looking.
Yeah, I'll give her that. But you know, the thing of it is, the Democratic Party is so broken up right now.
Yeah, it is. It's a mess, and we don't want to fix it. So, and they could fix it in one easy way to do it. Just go get Harold Ford and tell Harold Ford, get in here and get us together, run this thing, because that man has common sense, and he could straighten that Democrat Party up in a week. He really could.
I don't think so.
No, I think he could if there.
There's too many communists in the Democrat Party now. You're not going to change them.
Well, I tell you, the top one that is still a leader that needs to go, I think, is Elizabeth Warren. Elizabeth Warren is probably one of the most corrupt politicians there are.
still in.
And
I haven't
she's still
seen her
in,
a really
and
long time.
she's behind the scenes. She's the one that basically cost Bernie Sanders a run at the White House, because Bernie was going to beat old Hillary Pooh, and
See, I told
Warren,
you, he gets
Warren,
personal.
Warren, and all those guys got out, and hey, you want to stay on the right side of Hillary Clinton? She'll kill your ass. And I met
You ought to
her.
hear his pet name for Bill.
I am not saying a word.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah,
don't
Bill,
feed into it.
Bill was a decent president.
I thought
As far as politics, man, I don't know why we led down this rabbit hole, but we did.
I was too young.
I kind of like
don't
how he
even
spent
know.
some of his spare time too.
No.
Well,
Aren't you glad I don't come to any of your meetings?
Yeah.
Jerry Jerry needs to be on the geriatric
If you
edition.
ever come, you're going to get like 30 minutes and then we're kicking you out. Can't handle it. Oh, Lord.
A lot of truth in that. So what else? Let's get back to
Told you
insurance.
I was retired.
Anything new on insurance that we need to know about?
Not so much new. I know Dad's gone over the deductible change and then the roof changes there. The main thing is really just give us a call. Let us shop it there for you because.
Are you setting up anywhere soon?
What do you mean setting up?
A trade show sometime.
Yeah.
Oh, we have a golf outing coming up. That's for.
Yeah.
I like that for an event. But I don't think we have anything too crazy planned. I know our next big one coming up is Jeep Jam, but that's not until like August. I don't
Well, he
think.
could come to my car show in July.
Yeah, wait, we do have that. That's on my
Is
calendar.
that on your calendar? All right, good.
Yep, I just need to plan some stuff for it.
He should come. You guys should come.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you need to like give some stuff away. Do you guys sell out one insurance, classic car insurance?
Yep, we do classic cars and show cars.
Yeah, but there's a certain company that
Haggerty.
does. Yeah, do you guys do Haggerty?
I do Haggerty.
Well, there you go. And let them know soon enough because they'll send you a bunch of stuff we can give away.
Yeah, absolutely. I think I have a
Please.
bunch, but I'll reach out
Well,
to them and get some stuff to bring out to the show
let me
for
know.
sure.
Well, and if you do, let me know because we can give it out. Here's my charge for you. All right.
Oh.
No, it's not. I mean, not charges of money. Here's my ask.
Okay.
If you guys put like some insurance stuff together in those Haggerty bags,
Yeah,
and we could give them out to everybody when they register.
that's a smart idea.
That's what I'm saying. But put all your cards
our information in
and
there.
your pens and all your paraphernalia in there.
Paraphernalia.
Seriously.
Yeah, definitely
Seriously.
put that together. But the main thing right now is we've got a lot of changes that have come. So even if we've shopped you in the past and we weren't able to beat the prices, come shop with us again. Let us take a look because
Well,
things
he's
have
seen
changed.
mine. He knows on mine. So I mean, that could happen. But he's got to give me a deal. He said he couldn't give me a deal last time.
Vicky says she took Gemini off her phone too.
Why would you take Gemini off your phone?
Because it's scary.
Why is it scary?
Listen, I want a zombie apocalypse, not a robot apocalypse. And this
I
is
think
the
it
first
could be
step to a
robot. I think it
robot.
could
I
be.
know, and that's what scares me. They need to stop.
And especially what I told you about the marathon earlier.
Yeah, that's horrifying.
21. How would you like that? Be running beside a droid?
No.
We
Yeah.
were talking about sex robots up at the other, when we did the morning.
We always talk about sex when you're involved in this.
Let's take a break, Charlie.
We'll be back in just a minute.
He's the Howard Sprague of his community, a leader of several groups, living with his parents and dating one of the most eligible professional women in town.
But he's in no hurry to settle down and put that ring on her finger. The wait is maddening.
If they both weren't so darn adorable. Could it be nerves?
Or just enjoying the bachelor life a wee bit too much.
America's Couple sits down for an in-depth interview to share how they keep their relationship so fresh while keeping such a safe distance from one another. On the Murphy Report.
I know I can't wait.
But evidently they both can. The Murphy Report with veteran anchors Vanessa Del Rey and Breck Stone.
With a new report posted on our Murphy Theater website and YouTube channel every Monday morning.
The Murphy Report.
Remember, if it's news to you,
It's news to us.
Roller Haven is located at 1640 U.S. Highway 22 Northwest, Washington Courthouse, Ohio. The perfect place for a day out with the family, birthday parties, and even an organization, event, or fundraiser. Check out our website, rollerhavenwch.com. Or give us a call at 740-335-6481 and we can help plan your event. We look forward to seeing you there.
City Council surprisingly votes 4-3, banning citizens from dressing up their puppies.
Mere days before the local kennel club's National Puppy Jamboree.
It's a canine conundrum.
And City Hall has blood on its paws.
I'm Amanda Martin.
And I'm Steve Burnett.
Feel-good stories we make up just for you every Monday morning, plus the latest on what's coming to the Murphy Theater in Wilmington, Ohio on The Murphy Report.
Your mistrusted name and made-up news.
The Murphy Report. Find us on the Murphy Theater website and our YouTube channel.
I don't know if you're aware of this, Amanda, but I dress up both of my dogs, Claire and Wally.
Let me guess. Bonnie and Clyde.
Nope.
Abbott and Costello.
Nope.
Mickey and Minnie.
Close. William Gibbs McAdoo and the first of his 3 wives, Sarah Hazelhurst Fleming.
Of course, the Treasury Secretary under Woodrow Wilson.
And his wife. The Murphy Report. Remember, if it's news to you,
it's news to us.
I need that.
Let's get personal, Jerry. Let's get personal. Sunday.
Stepped out of the house this morning and it hit me.
Oh, the pollen's bad, yeah. Sundays, 5 to 8, with your host, Dr. Jeffrey Schuessler, the hot dog king.
Dr. Love.
And
King of the Wiener.
Sarah, play me like a piccolo fife. Tay, you ain't seen any of that Newport. That's what Tay says. So Tay,
Yes.
let's talk about let's get personal. Let's get personal.
I don't know if that's going to be the theme song for sure or not yet.
No, it won't be.
Thank goodness.
It will not be.
It's a good concept. It's good for the
It just came
commercials.
into my head. That's all. It just came into my head.
Word for copyright.
So anyhow, how many people are going to be on?
So far, we have 3 for sure hosts, and then we have, I believe, 2 other possible hosts.
I'm not talking about hosts. I'm talking about how many people are going to be on the
With
show.
the fiber,
Yeah.
we can bring people in remotely from anywhere in the country, the world, whatever.
Right, I got you.
So
But there'll be 8 people around the table, Charlie, if that's
Yeah.
what you want to know.
Well,
Yeah.
no,
So probably about 5.
so
5 to
people
6
know.
guests
I mean,
each,
I know,
if
but
we
I'm
can
just
them
trying to get
in.
you to tell everybody. 5 to 6 guests,
And then we'll
males, females, or both.
both.
Any droids?
No, I'm gonna put that down. No droids.
No droids.
One,
Okay.
That's scary.
she can sit in the back and,
I'm gonna sit there in fear.
just stare at us.
And you can tell which one's a droid because she'll be like, yes.
Oh my god. But yeah, we'll have men and women on there. We'll have an age range, anywhere from 19 to your age.
No, it's not 21. Gotta be 21.
Oh, is it 21? Did we up
21.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
that? I like that a little better.
21 to 70 some.
Well, could be
We're-
older than that.
I was gonna say, if we can find an 80-year-old, we'll let them come on.
We're going to have the geriatric edition, the youth edition, and the Sasquatch edition. You think you can find any Sasquatches?
I probably can't.
I was trying to recruit for you guys Friday night, but didn't have any luck.
Yeah,
Who's that?
understandable.
I'm not naming names.
But yeah, it'll be a fun show once we get it up and going.
I think it would be. I think it would
Absolutely.
be. Just to let you guys know, the rest of the week, tomorrow we still need a guest, and I apologize for that, but I tell you what, it's hard to get people nailed down. But Wednesday, we're having a guy named Philip Purdy in, and he's talking about a thing called Hope Fest. It's for people, it's a bunch of bands, and I'm old, so a lot of them I haven't heard of. But they're going to be coming to Pleasant Plain at the Hope Farm.
Okay.
You know where the Hope Farm is? You know where the Hope Farm is?
For some reason, I think I do.
Okay, but it's near Pleasant Plain. where the old Plain Folk Cafe is. But anyhow, it's supposed to be, I think, for recovering addicts, and I think it's going to happen over Memorial Day weekend. I think it's like Saturday, Sunday, Monday of Memorial Day weekend. And they had a whole bunch of bands lined up. If you look it up, I'm sure you can get tickets on the web at Hope Fest. He's going to be here Wednesday to tell us all about it. Now, on Thursday, we've got the Fayette County Connection. We'll have Marky Michaels, also known as Uncle Punky, and Travis Fenstemacher. And then Friday, we got Scott Estes, who's doing it's real wrestling. They got a girls wrestling club they've put together here in Wilmington. And he's going to tell us about that.
They're not allowed to pull hair.
No pulling hair?
No pulling hair.
Oh, I didn't figure.
Because you're talking regular
real wrestling,
league.
yeah, not
Okay.
wrestling.
Yeah.
Wrestling. You like that wrestling,
I
don't
like
you?
that. That's funny.
I don't know.
What would be?
I always like co-ed
there
wrestling.
you go. There you go. What would be your name as a wrestler?
Oh God, I don't know. What would yours be?
Well, no, let's think about that a minute. Give everybody a minute. Tell us what your name as a wrestler would be if you're watching.
I don't even know wrestling.
Tell me, shake it till you break it headline. There we go.
I'd stick with Jer Bear and take him by surprise.
Jer Bear?
Good idea, yeah.
Yeah.
Jer the grizzly bear.
Yeah.
It'd have to be more very white hair.
Rick's gonna say. I know what he's gonna say. Jer the hairy bear. I know what he's gonna
Jerry the hairy bear. Jerry Hairy Berry. There we go. What about Tay? What are you gonna be?
I don't know.
Be Jerry Dingleberry.
Tay smoking like a Newport. There we go. Tay smoking like a Newport.
That's pretty good.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll take that?
I'll take it.
What's Rick's?
It could be
The evil emperor.
The evil emperor, true.
Yeah.
He would be the manager wearing the monocle and the cane.
I get
Yeah.
a cape.
Yeah. He could have the cape and he could wear a monocle and a cane.
He'd be like, what was the dude that was had the hair, had the wild hair? The black guy had that wild hair. It was
Oh, Don King.
Don King. Yeah, that's it.
And he was a real manager, though. He was a real boxing manager.
Yeah.
He wasn't a faker.
No.
He was a real deal. So what would be? Oh, I know what mine would be.
Oh gosh.
Charlie put you in the hard
Charlie
grave.
thin-skinned,
Ha ha! Put you in the hard
The
grave.
thin skin hard grave.
No, ain't no thin skin. I ain't no thin skin. Trust me. The only time I'm thin skinned if you talk about my daughter or do anything in, then I'm a complete jerk in a heartbeat. You know how the Hulk turns green?
Yeah.
That's what it's like when that happens.
That's how most dads are with their kids.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, Tay, have you figured out who you're going to wrestle first?
No, wait a minute. Is this like co-ed wrestling?
No, I'm gonna wait for Maggie to get here and then I'll wrestle
Sting, I
Maggie.
think. That's what your dad says. What would his name be?
Oh man.
Old man.
No.
Old man, she said.
Listen, let me think. I don't know. I'm really bad at this. I've never watched wrestling.
Well, there you got Tay smoking hot like a Newport, or smoking like a Newport. So we got Chris, 16, no. Chris Newport, I don't know. Hey, by the way, you know what? We didn't put my dummy out today. Oops. But Jerry did it the other day, and I expected it to be done today.
Oh, yeah, right.
The referral network doll he gave me.
Bobblehead.
The bobblehead. Well, the other day they never put it out for me. They put it out for me. So today I didn't even look for it. I just assumed it was put out. Look at that.
I just did to see if you notice it when you opened the box, and it wasn't there.
It's on the table.
Oh, I know it's there. I just
Go get it.
no, I'm good. I might get it the next break. Here we go. I might set it on the table. What was I going to get? Oh, the referral network though is starting another raffle. Have you got your tickets yet? Do you know you're starting another raffle? They're starting a bang bang raffle.
Oh.
His and hers bang bang 9mm with AMO.
If you don't have a him, can you get 2 hers?
They're gonna give it away in I think September. Probably gonna give it away here on the show. $10 a piece for tickets, or $20 for 3.
Okay. Yeah,
$20 for 3, and they're going to have. Last year they gave money to different charities. Remember the charities you gave to last year or not?
You keep looking at me. I'm not a part of it.
Does anybody know this lady?
That door's locked. That door's locked. Gotta go.
Who's trying to get in?
I don't know.
I don't know. Kind of looks like she wants to be on Let's Get Personal.
That might be the lady that's bringing that shirt in.
Oh,
For you?
Yeah.
Huh?
You didn't get your shirt the other night?
no, he didn't get his shirt.
No.
What the heck, Jake?
Well, the girl.
Did she come in this way?
The girl was all.
You might want to go out there and.
Felt bad.
You people have to be so fucking stupid.
So what?
We can't go there, Rick.
My wife just had a little editorial comment from the other side there. Somebody was coming at the door. She told her to go down the door. Yes, you're getting static. Let's see. We're getting static.
Better.
Jerry,
I unplugged this and plugged it back in.
And then, all right.
Jerry was
Think it
causing
fixed
That may
static
not be going over the air. It just may be
coming out of the speakers. All right. Yeah, right now on my feed, I'm seeing the Let's Get Personal ads from the last break.
Yeah,
So-
me too.
I just about said it
We're
again.
that far behind.
There's somebody out there.
The delay.
There's a lot going on right now.
Yeah, we got people behind us, people outside. Oh,
We're
that's
surrounded.
a guy. I don't know who that is.
Yeah. He's wearing sunglasses and it's dark. out.
Wearing sunglasses at night, baby. I wear my sunglasses at night because I can and I don't care.
Didn't know this was a karaoke show.
You're welcome.
Doing great. Thank
No,
you.
that's not karaoke. It's called scarioke. Well, when we get back, we're going to have our birthdays, and then we'll have a little male versus female game. Sound good?
Sounds perfect.
All right. Well, we'll be back in un momento.
Donuts. Getting a makeover and a name change.
It's every baker's nightmare. Buckling to the snowflake social media pressure, America's tasty glazed treats will now be known as doughy, emotionally compromised yeast rings.
I'm Amanda Martin.
And I'm Steve Burnett,
Why wait for real news when you can get all the made-up news you need
along with the facts about Ohio's hometown theater, the Murphy.
on The Murphy Report. Find us on the Murphy Theater website and our own YouTube channel with a brand new report every Monday morning.
I have tried so hard to cut back on my daily doughy, emotionally compromised yeast rings intake.
Really, Steve? No one has noticed. And I mean no one.
The Murphy Report. Remember, if it's news to you,
It's news to us.
Are animals using your house as their new home? Spring is around the corner, and so is birthing season for wildlife. Give us a call today if you are hearing noises in your attic or under your house. Here at Diamondback Wildlife Extraction, we can take care of your wildlife removal needs and repairs. Nuisance wildlife can be very destructive to your house, such as chewing on or through electrical wiring and much more. Call us today to book an appointment for inspection at 937-302-6372. We strike back.
I didn't say it, did I say it?
Terry's out there too.
Oh, well, that makes sense. All right, guys, we're here. We're back. There, I put in my little bobblehead up front today since he didn't get any love the first hour. There we go, with the referral network.
Scoot him a little bit.
Huh?
Scoot him a little bit.
Which way?
Towards us.
There we go.
There you go.
There we go.
Now you can see him.
Yep. That's it.
Is it your mic?
Yep.
All right. Birthdays today. Here we go. Local birthdays. Don't be looking at my sheet. Don't be cheating. Here you
Still
go.
charged up.
All right, here we
You
go.
and Tay may have to snuggle together
Share.
and share a mic.
There you go. We can grab a coffee
They may
cup.
not feel the same way.
You can put a coffee cup
There
in
you go.
between you. All right, here we go.
Between us.
Caitlin Wilson. You remember Caitlin Wilson, don't you, Rick?
No,
That was our first host up at the other place.
our first.
Caitlin?
Oh, Caitlin. Is she a host?
Yeah, she's the one that you spent millions of dollars on food for.
A stripper?
That's
Yeah.
pathetic. To do that to a man.
Lisa Grimsley, 56 today.
You're gonna, both the two of you, we
Yep.
co-use the.
We got it.
Rachel Scott is 63 today. Lisa Grimsley says she's 56. Some of these,
How old was Caitlin?
oh, well, on her profile said 30, but we know that is a lie. As Maury Povich would say, yeah, she's older than that, I think. Maybe she's not. We'll say.
You said you've been in strip clubs, Charlie. Was she someone you met in a strip
No,
club?
I told you I did that years ago before I met Rachel, and that was in 3 different states, and Ohio was not one of them.
3 different states.
Yeah,
Yeah, if he did that with me, we wouldn't be married.
yeah, I didn't do it with you.
They,
I tell you what was funny
he was
though.
in the state of awe.
No, let me tell you
State of
this.
excitement.
No. Here in Kentucky, I went to one down there in Newport one time, and it was funny because half of them didn't have teeth. The strippers.
Where was this?
Newport.
It's not my hometown.
All right. Kylie Manor, it's her birthday today. Rick Andrews is 67. Jamie Lisk, 49. Man, that's hard to believe. I had her in school. Andre, not Andrea, sorry. Andre Martin is 40. Judy McKeever Roberson's 56. Ethan McGee, his birthday today. Delina Wall, her birthday. Jennifer Morton, her birthday. And Janice Sweetman. You remember Brian Sweetman, who comes in here and quotes? Michelle Tebow's watching Brian, that's his mom. Leonard Shore, Alan LeDuc, who was our guest the other day on here. Janice Sweetman. Leonard Shore, you ought to come on tomorrow. Hey, and Leonard, by the way, my hearse still isn't running. You forgot all about my hearse.
But I appreciate you getting my
It's
car
not
in.
starting.
So we'll tell him he needs to fix that soon.
Well, I have told him. My Blues Brothers car is running. And speaking of old cars, tomorrow night the weather is looking good, so we'll be down at Chubby's. Come get your Chubby on. Chubby's
Guess what?
Pizza.
One of my Riatas is coming home.
Really?
Yes. Maybe this week.
Okay.
So
Well,
you may be seeing me at Chubby's.
if you're not doing anything, just come tomorrow night anyhow. It's 5 to 8. We'll be playing music, and
Drive the truck. It's a classic.
the food is good.
Yeah.
You need some classic insurance.
You'll
on
like
it.
the food.
Give my office a call.
Now she is sound like a salesman over there.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. It's celebrity birthday time. And for those of you who don't know, my wife here, Rachel, smile. Don't look sad. There you go.
It is every time.
What's that?
It's going to be a bunch of old people I don't know of.
Where? At Chubby's?
Oh, no, on the celebrity list.
Oh,
I
no.
never know
I
them.
love it.
All right. Well, there is one that's young in here, but you still won't know him. Iggy Pop. First
Iggy.
one.
Who is this?
Iggy Pop.
20.
Rock store. Oh no, Iggy Pop's old.
Oh.
Not, this isn't our Iggy.
Oh, I was gonna say,
78.
Ari.
Not Iggy Dallas.
78.
78. Ding 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 ding.
Good job.
That's right. Tony Danza from Taxi.
Tony would be 75.
Oh, you're close. She's just a little high.
74.
There you go, 74.
I only
Andy
cross
McDowell.
examination.
Female.
Female, Andy McDowell, actress.
Andy?
My feed doesn't have Rachel in it yet.
Neither is
Neither
mine.
ours.
Yeah. Andy McDowell.
66.
Oh, just a little low.
67.
67, that's right. All right, Rob Riggle.
Huh?
Rob Riggle, he was the ESPN sports announcer, but he also, you know, that mini golf that is on sometimes, like on NBC.
Mini golf on TV.
Yeah.
Well, it's fun now.
Yeah,
I might actually watch that.
he's one of the announcers there.
54.
54.
I missed that.
Rob Riggle, 54 is just a little low.
55.
55. You guys are on top of it today. James McAvoy.
You a golfer?
No, he's an actor.
What's he playing?
You know, he's always a bad guy, it seems like. Blonde, not that old. He's not terribly old. He's middle-aged.
42.
Older than 42.
55.
55, lower than 55.
51.
Lower than 51. Rick, you get to guess finally. Between 42 and 51.
46.
That's right. Ding, ding, ding,
There
ding,
you
ding,
go.
ding, ding. All right. Now, you guys got to let Rick guess first because this is one of Rick's favorite football players. Tony Romo.
Let's see. Tony's probably
Do the math I said right now.
53.
Lower.
51.
Lower.
48.
Lower.
Wow.
44.
Just a little bit higher.
Or 40, somebody say 45.
45.
45. There you go. There you go.
Everybody say it together now.
Yep. I'm trying to help you guys out as much as I can. Khalil Herbert. He actually played for the Bears, but also was traded to the Bengals and played half the year with the Bengals last year. But I think he's already moved on to another team. Khalil Herbert.
25.
Older,
28.
just a little lower.
27.
27. There you go. All right, we got chain connection today. We're going to have girls against the guys.
Got this.
Girls, I'm going to give you your choice. Do you want to go first or do you want to pick your column?
It's up to you.
We'll go first.
We'll go first.
Okay, so Jerry and Rick, you get to pick the column.
Rick, pick the column.
Hey,
All right.
Mistake.
So
Yep.
the girls are going B. All right, Pinky F.
Pinky finger.
Yeah.
Is that what you're going to go with? All right, you guys need to discuss and tell me for sure. Pinky finger is right.
is that the one you pick your nose with?
You can be. Finger P.
Finger P.
Finger P.
Pointer.
Point.
Pointer.
Finger paint. Finger point.
Finger paint. That's.
When you want to go with paint.
Yeah.
Finger paint.
Finger paint.
Really?
All right, Jerry.
All right, here you
Break
go.
it up.
Coffee, which some of these we've had before, but there's different words.
That's not fair.
No, I mean they're different words. Yeah. Coffee B.
Coffee bean.
Is that what you want, Jerry?
Yeah.
Coffee bean is right.
Could have been coffee break.
Yeah. Oh, there's a lot of actually B's if you start thinking about. Bean D.
Bean D.
Yes, sir. Tay knows it.
I know it.
Rachel knows it. But you can't tell them.
So.
Well, you can.
Bean. Yeah. Bean D-I.
You listening to him, Jerry?
Do
I'm
what?
trying to throw you off.
No. Mine's legit.
Mine was too.
So how can they both know and we have no
What,
clue?
what about you? Do you know who Ashley Trevino is?
To who?
Ashley Trevino.
We're old.
Okay. Well, listen, if you guys knew who it was, you'd know instantly.
There's chips and
Is this a
chips
female
and
or
balls.
male
are
you're
really
asking
good.
about?
And then you just
5,
kinda do that with the whatever it's
4.
Bean dip.
Oh.
There you go, Jerry.
Is that what you're going with? What is it?
Yeah.
Shop life.
Life? Life is incorrect.
That was tough.
Okay, dip, ST.
Oh, that's helpful.
Well, it is.
Dipstick.
See, it was helpful. Dipstick, yeah. Stick,
It's almost like dipshit.
Well,
Yep.
yeah, it's just
stick S.
not quite as bad.
Stick S.
What?
Stick S.
Stick S?
Stick shift.
Is that what you're going with?
Yeah, we're going with it.
Yeah.
Stick shift. I just copy the words down. Shift,
Hey, quit whining.
shift W.
Shift W?
Shift W. You said shop life.
Shop light.
Oh, is it shop light?
Shop life.
Okay.
Yeah, shop life.
What's our next one?
All right, light W.
Light work.
Yeah.
Is that what you want? Light work? Work. Okay, that's right. And then the last one, you guys are probably all familiar with this. Work R.
R. Work.
Work hard.
Work R.
Give a second letter, Charlie.
Oh,
Work rate.
I want to see if they can figure it out.
Work rate. Work.
Not work rate.
Work right? No. Work right?
You keep saying the same word. It's not.
Listen, it's right.
You guys are probably used to this. You probably deal with this in your life. Maybe. Let's see. Come on. I had this thing all set. Oh, here we go.
It's because you're under pressure now.
I am. It is. It's tough. Come on. Let's see. All right, little family feud here. All right.
That's our new game show.
Say
that we hosted, Charlie.
say you make it to.
It's called the Top 8.
All right, you know.
You think you're under pressure down there? You gotta be down here with Tay. She likes to see me squirm.
Whoa.
In heaven,
Whoa.
She likes to see me squirm down here, so I'm gonna tell her.
in heaven, you know, they're talking about you always have a welcoming committee.
Oh yeah.
You know, like the people who's died before you, your friends, family, and all that. Well, who would be your welcoming committee if you went the other way?
It all depends on those.
Who would be your welcoming? That's the hint. I don't think you have any. If you do, I'm wrong. I apologize.
No, wait a minute. What? What are we
I
talking
don't
about?
know.
This is
Did
the
I
hint
miss
for the
something?
last answer.
What's
Something
that?
I don't have.
It's something that you don't have,
But the rest of us do.
which is what?
Children?
Oh, my kids. There you go. Your
I
kids.
consider my cats my babies. So
Okay. Well, I just got
my daughter's grown.
I
That's
just got the
mine.
last one to turn. So we have politicians, dictator, Satan himself, my ex, all my buddies, my kids, Rachel's fallen angels. But there's one more
Oh Lord.
that's welcoming you to heck. You should be the one that gets it.
Who's you?
Unreliable source.
The Murphy Report. Made up stories almost like these and real stories on what's coming to the Murphy.
Ohio's hometown theater in downtown Wilmington.
Every Monday morning on the Murphy Theater website and our YouTube channel.
You know, Amanda, I label just about everything in my house, even my clothes, even my shoes. One shoe I have labeled R, and the other shoe I have labeled NR.
NR?
Not right.
You're not right.
The Murphy Report. Remember, if it's news to you,
It's news to us. A major shakeup in the pharmaceutical industry as Flintstone Vitamins taken to task for tasting nothing like Fred.
I have a bunch of numbers.
Right now, Vicky, is when we're just now getting your guesses in. I guess I could go back and look and see if she was right. Yeah, the first three are right, Vicky.
Google is amazing.
Yep. Rob, where we go? What do you even need Google now? Can't you just ask what's his name?
AI.
Gemini.
Well, yeah, but it'll give you his whole history of everything he's done in his life.
Gemini.
I have no history. Mine's like one little paragraph.
Oh, you already looked it up?
Yep, I have no history.
I haven't looked me up yet.
Why?
And I'll keep
I
it
did
that
mine
way.
the other morning.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. I deleted all that shit on my phone.
That's what you think. It's still there.
It's there somewhere.
It's
I
still
gotta
there.
see it.
Right.
It's still there following you. It is still there following you.
Someday I'll show you the website that has everything.
AI. I tell you, folks, it's getting here a lot sooner than I wanted to. I didn't really like the internet when it came back in the late 1990s and early 2000s.
Al invented
Oh my
it.
gosh, you were around when the internet was invented?
Honey, I was born in 64. Shut up. 64. I mean, I still remember when Andy Griffith was on in the evenings, you know.
That was my first email.
What's that?
AOL.
AOL was you got mail. You remember that sound when it hooked up?
Oh, yeah.
Oh gosh, it was awful. I remember.
You got mail.
I remember our
Road, listen to music, nice and calm. Then you push this button on the power booster.
Yeah, yeah.
Whoa, big whoa.
I never put anything like that in my car.
You ever put anything like that in your car?
No.
Shame.
I don't do it anymore, but oh my gosh. I should have done it with my hearse with the
Now
casket.
that would be cool.
I should put a power thing in there. But I tell you, that costs a lot of money to do that stuff
Oh, yeah.
too.
It does. I'm saving up to do it right now.
What other old technology we thought was just a crap that we don't use anymore?
Those big CDs that you could watch movies on.
And they're coming
I
back.
don't know if you remember them or not.
They were.
Picture disc, yeah,
Yeah.
whatever, yeah.
Yeah.
You remember all the old reel-to-reel tape?
That's before me. I didn't get into the
There were
reel-to-reel.
still all those around when I was young.
We didn't even get to see the whole game. What are you talking about, Michelle?
You didn't get to see the
She'll
whole
answer
game.
you in like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Feet
Probably because of a
is
commercial or
wonky
something.
today. No shit.
What other technology?
Record players.
That's a good one. Those are coming back
Vinyl.
too.
Those are coming back.
I have one.
When they
I
were
got one
down
out in my
and
garage at
and
Newton.
The transistor radios kept getting smaller and smaller.
Yeah.
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 Hey, Charlie.
T went down the wrong way.
CBs.
Oh, you remember
Pretty
the?
popular still though, I feel like.
Do you remember MP3s? There you go.
Yeah.
do. Yes, I do.
Yeah, MP3s.
Then you'd have to figure out how to load it.
Yeah, the little
MP3
nano
yeah, the nano
format.
iPods that you just kind of clicked
Yeah,
onto
it's
your
a format.
pocket. Those
It's
were
not. It's not.
shit back in the day. I love
You could
that.
put a ton on
Right.
But
Now you
MP3s
can't.
we still use
Around
on the
super
radio
fast.
because the music has to be in MP3 format for us to be able to play it on automation.
Yeah, MP3s. Basically, that's what your Apple iPods and when I DJ, I use an
But it's
iPad
actually an ending. It's like
and my phone.
Yeah, the end of the download or whatever.
.mp3.
VHS and Beta and
Oh, Beta. was
Beta.
awesome.
Do you know how much a
Beta
VHS player
was the
costs
original
nowadays?
video.
oh
They're crazy.
and I gave so many of those things away.
What's that?
I did too. VHS
VHS
players. I was
players.
looking everywhere for one. Luckily, my coworker had one. I didn't have to pay like $200 something for one online.
That's crazy
I
because they're
know.
old.
I
Beta was
know.
strictly the format of
I don't even
Sony.
know if it'll
got a
hook up to my
TV.
TV.
Somewhere there at home, I still got a TV that's got
The push and VHS. That's crazy. I love that.
What else? What else? What other technology can we think of over the years?
Charlie.
Well, let's take a break. Yep,
do a
right
minute
on
of breaks
time.
today.
We'll be back here in just a minute.
Forget the clown princes of basketball, the Harlem Globetrotters. There's a new all-star, family-friendly comedy polo team taking the sporting entertainment world by storm. The Equine Trots.
Bringing their highfalutin, high-kicking, mallet-swinging, horsey hijinks to an equestrian center near you.
I'm Amanda Martin,
And I'm Steve Burnett. Made up stories just like these.
as well as real news about what's coming to the Murphy.
Ohio's hometown theater in downtown Wilmington.
On the Murphy Report. News the way it's meant to be delivered.
In less than 30 minutes, or it's free.
The Murphy Report. Find us on the Murphy Theater website and our YouTube channel with a brand new report every Monday morning.
Amanda, my buddy Sam was recently tossed from his own horsey all the way across the arena, landed in a soft bale of hay right next to another horse that was already asleep.
Oh my, that sounds dangerous. What's his condition?
Stable.
The Murphy Report.
Remember, if it's news to you,
It's news to us.
Are animals using your house as their new home? Spring is around the corner, and so is birthing season for wildlife. Give us a call today if you are hearing noises in your attic or under your house. Here at Diamondback Wildlife Extraction, we can take care of your wildlife removal needs and repairs. Nuisance wildlife can be very destructive to your house, such as chewing on or through electrical wiring and much more. Call us today to book an appointment for inspection at 937-30.
The old SpongeBob.
The girls are talking about watching Bluey and SpongeBob
Old
still.
SpongeBob, not
Hey.
new SpongeBob.
Bluey's about family units
It's
and
got a
how
good
they
story.
function and dysfunction.
Jerry, that sounds like Let's Get Personal.
Here's the adult version.
Yeah.
Well, Jerry, that's
kid
his ringtone is Bluey down there. Yeah. So when we left, we were talking about like technology that's like gone out of whack and we don't use anymore. But at the time, we thought was really cool. You remember they used to have those little micro cassettes?
We're up already over 1,000 views.
You
Good.
can still buy those.
Those little well, because they're used like for individual tape recorders.
Yeah.
Yeah, like press people probably still use those. But you don't even have to do that. You can just do it on your phone.
All you gotta do is get a voice recorder that's digital.
Well,
You don't even need to.
Don't you have that on your phone? Can't you do it on your phone?
Yeah, but
People
it's not
use their
having
phone.
the feeling of it. You know, they're recording, so they want that little recorder, so they feel fancy.
I used to have one
I
of
got a
those, and
digital
used it for
one.
meetings, so I could go back and
Came with my ghost gear.
listen to what went on.
Well, that's what I would do when I was.
What
in college.
meetings?
I would
Talking about your
record my
council
lectures,
meetings?
listen to them.
You talking about your council meetings or what?
No, like when we have a meeting, like,
At work?
yeah,
Oh, okay.
like we go into General Motors or Ford or somewhere, you know, and you want to make sure you got everything, and if you miss something, taking notes, you know.
All right.
Still, go back and listen through it.
That makes sense. What other technology? We talked about 8-tracks. We talked about, you know, they used to have record players in cars.
Yep.
Really?
I've never really seen one, but I've seen people talk, heard people talk about it.
They had a 45, and I think Lincoln Continental. There was a Lincoln Continental I saw at a car show, and it dropped down like the add-on AC.
Yeah.
But this one dropped down, was mounted under the dash. It was a 45 RPM.
Isn't that crazy?
And, yeah. And it was funny because it was like,
Jake, the crazy horse is awesome. Well, I hope you go and enjoy it,
Take your
Jake.
dad, not your mom.
Oh, right.
Now you got to go in the doors, Jake. You just can't
Can't
walk
stand
by it. Technology hadn't changed that's for sure.
That's for sure.
Well, except you said it went from 1s to 5s now.
Yep, inflation hit.
Really?
Dang.
It's gotta make it rain 5s, not
Unless-
1s.
unless you do a show at the old folks' home, and them old ladies, they still almost out.
If you give them a
What
5,
shoes you
can
go
you
with
ask
too?
for change?
Yeah, did you get any change? No change.
They'll hail it back at you with coins.
How do you know so much about this?
Yeah, I'll tell you, Newport.
I'm just talking out my ass. No, one.
I got a friend that has been in
I've been to a
one,
male one, not a female one.
and she got gang
Ah,
raped.
where did you go? Where did you go?
I went to Mass back when it was open in Dayton.
Mass? That's a Catholic thing, isn't it?
That's Mass. Mask. Like a
Oh, mask. Mask. Okay.
That was back in the day, though.
Back in the day.
Yeah,
Well, you definitely need to go to mass this morning. Confess your sins.
listen.
That's funny.
What are you guys doing?
Jerry's telling his secrets over there.
Not
They
even
had
today,
micro
one
boom
Monday.
boxes too.
Micro boom boxes.
Jerry, we may have to invite you to the next meeting.
I've always wanted one of
Sunday
these.
night.
You
at
got a
5,
boom
Jerry.
box.
So
No, it's a hip clip.
A hip clip.
Hip.
Does it pay you good?
Hip
Pay you
clip.
good?
Oh, okay.
Well, they're cool.
Interesting.
Hey,
Never-
you guys
my
having fun? You got
Yeah.
a show going
Hey.
here.
But she's talking about a hit clip. You guys ever heard of those?
What?
Hit clip.
Hit clip.
It's the little boom box that has these little dinky tapes that you plug into it, and they were around when I was a kid. And I could never afford it, but yeah, that.
A hit clip.
Yep. Just put it on your hip and go.
Did you know 33 and 45 is 78? The different records. Yeah, we had 78s.
Right.
But 33 plus 45 is 78. And I think when 78 brought out in 33 and 45, let's see, 40. No, I don't know. There's something about that.
The old 78.
Yeah.
And then, of course, before that, you go back, and I don't know, you see them every once in a while. Go clear back and follow it all the way back. They had everything on the cylinder.
Yeah.
Started out.
That's right, the round cylinder.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then came up through I went around with those.
You used to have player pianos. That was kind of cool. Yeah, you put the scrolls in. They still have scrolls for them.
Yeah.
They had
So-
CDs when I was born.
Yeah.
Bo. I still have CDs. I just bid on CDs in an online auction. I felt bad. No one had bid on them. It was all this classical stuff. It's like, that's good stuff. Can't let that go. So I'm getting like, if I win them, which I'm not bidding again, I just bid it to start it. If I get them, I'm getting like probably 30 CDs for $4.
Wow.
You will be careful that starting to bid on there. I started bidding this weekend
On which one? On which one? The Phase 3 online auction or which one?
on eBay.
Oh, eBay. Oh, yeah, eBay. Yeah. Did you get it?
Yeah.
You bought it? What did you buy, Jerry Bear?
I bought another 20 pounds of Lego.
Oh,
no.
I'm not opening the box until some of the grandkids come over, and that's it. Yeah, that's what we got.
20 pounds of Legos.
I always hope that nobody dropped anything inappropriate in there. Not do that.
One of these days you're going to have a problem.
Yeah, you're gonna miss you one day.
Jerry is a Lego guy.
Usually I'll open them up. drop them out.
You ever gonna bring me those Michael Jordan things in?
I'll have to do that.
I keep reminding him, he keeps forgetting. Because I may set up at that card show one more time before summer.
I was trying to get my son to go to one of those shows because he's got a ton of die cast he's getting rid of.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Well, he'd want to go to the toy show. Or tell him, call Bobby Reinheimer.
Yeah.
Bobby Reinheimer. But Bobby, he's going to get the best deal he can, but he would be willing to probably buy them.
Yeah, he was showing me a $2,000 124th or one with that little
$2,000 for a little car like that.
$2,000.
That's insane.
Well, some of these baseball cards are like that. Travis, he just sold one for $3,000.
Wow.
I don't know what he's got that collection insured for.
Oh, I
He
do.
should give me a call to make sure it's insured correctly. Right?
Do you guys insure many things like that? Collectibles?
I don't know. I personally have never dealt with it. I'm sure my dad has before, though.
Now, is that a different, like the classic car, is that a different type of insurance, or is that?
Yeah, so that would, with the classic car, that'd probably be a separate policy from your personal auto.
Right,
But that plays into the rating.
what was the classic car insurance called again?
Haggerty.
Haggerty. Is there like a Haggerty for collectibles?
So there possibly is out there. I'm not sure about that, but I do know we can endorse it on your homeowner's policy.
Yeah.
And that's usually the best way to go about it.
Okay. I just didn't know if it was a separate entity all in its own.
I think you can buy policies for it, but you can also just
add
endorse
on.
it. Yeah.
Just add
Which,
on.
depending on what you have and how much it's worth, that'd be a discussion you want to have with your agent on what will cover you better.
Okay. Interesting. So insurance, we're done. You got anything else you want to add about insurance today?
Call us to shop it. New rates. Yep.
Just
Michelle,
rates.
Fiber's on the way.
Michelle, fiber's on the way, Rick says. So, yeah, it's out of our hands.
Yeah,
I mean,
It's spectrum.
They'll still be watching this show at lunchtime.
the spectrum.
And it acts up worse for you guys when the weather's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's spectrum.
Weird.
But there you go. Let's talk about, we used to have cable. Now we have satellite. Now it's all Now it's all,
Well,
what?
we used to have dial-up.
Well, no, I'm talking not internet, sir. I'm talking about
TV.
just their TV. You know, you had 3 channels of TV, then you got cable,
Over the air.
and then you got, well, a lot of people are going back to antenna. I'll tell you what, we should do that.
I'm about ready to.
Yeah, we have antenna. We got rid of cable, and I just got my streaming services. And
Yeah, we
it's
should.
perfectly fine with all that.
That's what we should
As long
do.
as I have the ID channel.
We got direct TV, and we pay them way
On my
too much a
Roku, I'm
month.
pretty sure, so I don't even got to pay for that one. I don't think.
So,
Well, I got Spectrum from cable. I'm that,
yeah.
it's as bad whenever you're directly hooked up as it is.
We got Spectrum for internet, and I'm not even really sure why. Well, I mean, we do have Wi-Fi at home, but our just regular, whatever you call that, you know, you get,
We get satellite for cable.
yeah, but no, I'm talking about the internet,
The router.
what we get on our phones without the,
Data.
Oh,
yeah,
data.
the data is probably just as good, to be honest.
My data always
Through-
works better than my Wi-Fi does.
Through Verizon. So, anyhow, I do have a final thought for today, and this is a good one, but it's kind of weird too. Life is a journey.
You must have caught up because Kevin says he uses an antenna for TV.
Yeah, life is a journey. When we stop, things don't go right. So you want to keep on living, even though.
I've seen it.
You have downfalls.
Now, guess who that quote's by? Pope Francis.
Oh,
Yeah, the guy that died today. Yeah,
Cool.
life is a journey. When we stop, things don't go right,
that's true.
and definitely that's true in his case. And we do want to, see how long it takes now for the white smoke. How long did it take? It took a while last time, didn't it?
Yeah.
It takes a
Like-
little
They
bit.
went through a couple rounds.
A couple months or something, or what?
At least a month, I know.
Wasn't
So
it?
I think it took, like she said, at least a month.
Now, do they blow smoke every day?
Yes.
So it's
Until
like
they bury him.
it's black smoke,
Black.
and then when they pick a new pope, it's white.
Right.
That was yesterday, Jerry. That was
full
yesterday.
Yesterday.
Oh, well, he was especially blowing smoke yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
We blow smoke 5 days a week here.
What about the other two?
So after Dad, tell him since
He wasn't here today?
he wasn't here today, he needs to come tomorrow.
When is,
Lamb?
when's Maddie come in? What day she come in?
She comes in Tuesdays.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we still have a seat open tomorrow. So, but Wednesday we're full, Thursday we're full, Friday we're full. So that's good. All right, guys, thanks for joining us today. We appreciate it. Sorry for all the connections. It's not my fault. It's not Rick's fault. It's called the internet sucks. Is that fair?
That's fair.
Thank Rachel for coming up for a little while. Thanks Tay. And of course the one, the only, Jer Bear. We will see you all tomorrow.